Welcome to Neutral Voices, and we are in the know Tuesday night. Now, normally this is hosted by Miss Jill, but unfortunately Miss Jill is not here tonight. But we're gonna say, hey, Miss Jill, how you doing?
Hey, honey, we missed you.
Hey, hi. We're wishing you well. But we're gonna get into the in the know right now, where we bring you in the know of everything that's happening around our country, around our world, and even in our city. But we're gonna talk about the state right now. July 1st. You know, that's when every new law in Indiana go into effect. Now, on July 1st, 2022, there's a new law. It's called House Bill 1296. This means that anybody over the age of 18 and above can now legally carry a firearm without being required to have a permit.
18 and above. That still sounds like a kid. I'm just saying, I'm thinking about some of the 18-year-olds I know.
Well, I mean, you have to look at it. They could go to war at 18.
I know, but I'm thinking about mama and daddy kind of ticking them off, and they got a gun on their side. And it's like, what you say? Watch what? Take out what?
Cindy's got a gun.
Well,
remember that
song?
Yeah, I'm just saying that don't seem like.
And Doc V, you're thinking like a lot of people. I know a lot of the police departments in Indiana. I know Fort Wayne Police Department is one that is very against this bill.
Well, because,
and it makes sense, but I'm one for arming yourself, but the bill makes sense because it says it's going to cause a logjam with them trying to figure out who is legally able to carry a gun and who's not legally able.
Well, see, that the biggest thing about that is this: now they have to really do their job.
Who has to do their job?
The police department.
Okay,
they have to do their job. Now, you can't stop a person from walking down the street with a handgun and say you look suspicious anymore.
Okay, so you saying they really got to look deeper into that person, that situation, or whatever they're doing to see.
Yeah, they have to really look deeper. And here's the other thing about this bill. These guys have to be retrained. That's what they're really probably more disturbed about. The police have to be retrained
in order to look for these different things.
Yes. So I'm talking about all the way across the board.
Yes.
This bill has a lot of things in it. It's just not about a gun. Carrying a gun.
Right.
Okay.
It's not. And if you read, and the funny part about this whole bill, they don't talk about the possession of carrying a gun until page 17.
Yes, it's down in there.
It's deep down in there.
Oh, it sounds
you have to look at. Well, the thing about it is if you look at the very first part of this bill, it states they have to be retraining of the police department.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's when I feel that that's one thing we already trained. No, you really need to be retrained now because people are allowed to carry guns without,
harassment.
Without harassment or judgment. Yeah. But here's the other part about it that I know that's scary. You don't know if that person's a felon now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where most police, but Indiana, and with this new bill and what he was talking about, Indiana has always been an open carry state for rifles.
Yeah.
You can always carry a rifle openly. These are for
a long rifle. You just walking down the street.
You don't have to, and you don't even have to have a permit to carry a rifle.
But wouldn't you guys? I'm just saying now. Wouldn't you find it very strange and odd if you just see a person walking with a? No, I'm saying you walking in Walmart with a rifle.
So, that's your right.
That's your right.
Anywhere you go,
you
can just walk it down the street carrying a rifle.
But
and y'all wouldn't find that strange. So 3 dudes walk up in the barbershop while you getting your hair cut. Your beard trimmed.
I don't.
Okay, but I'm just.
My barber retired, so.
But I'm just really trying to. I know, but I'm really trying to see how y'all feel.
But here's the other part about that. If I put a sign on my door says no guns, you cannot come in my establishment without carrying your gun. Right. You cannot come in.
That's where I was going with this because I want to know in the salon, here we are servicing the public. You mean to tell me?
All you got to do is put a sign up saying no guns.
Firearms allowed.
No firearms allowed. That's all you got to put up. And once you put that sign up, that weapon is not allowed in your establishment because that's your establishment.
Okay.
So seeing somebody walk down the street with a rifle, I'm like,
Okay, so we can walk. I'm just trying to find this out and make sure everybody's clear. So public transportation, I can get on the CityLink bus.
No.
You
can't.
Because it's in their stipulations.
Yeah, it's in their stipulations.
Okay.
Public transportation, like
city county building,
courthouses, school buildings, post offices, and things like that.
All right.
You can't carry
no guns.
But just walking up the street, you can carry. Now, Indiana has become one of 21 other states, so I think it's going to be the 22nd state that is for the handguns. It's the handguns that you don't need a permit, which are the concealed, because most people can conceal those. You can't conceal a rifle. I see you carrying a rifle, then you know you're carrying a rifle.
Right.
Well, anyway, Indiana, even if you had a gun permit, it was an open carry gun permit.
Yeah, you can open carry.
It was an open carry gun permit. So, I mean, regardless of how you did it,
regardless of the size of it, you could.
I mean, I'm just saying, with this new law, it just letting you know, hey, you can't stop that person that walking down the street with a gun because they look like they're hood or they're a gangster or a drug dealer or something. You can't do that no more because they have all the rights to. But here's the other part about it, if you read what they're giving you.
That particular
the parts that they're giving you, if you about the handguns, it's still stipulations where certain people will have to have
a permit.
Yeah, and they don't say who those certain.
They don't say that. Well, I haven't got that far, but like I said, even to get down to the gun permit, but the gun carrying part of the law, it's on page 17. It starts at page 17 or 16, and it's a long list. And what it is just cut out the police saying, if you get pulled over, you got a gun in your car, they can't say nothing about it. Yeah. It literally, I mean, I would tell people, actually sit down and read this law.
I find that problematic right there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why I find that problematic. Philando Castillo told the police, I am a lawfully, legally carrying a gun. I have it on my hip. I'm not reaching for my gun, but I want to show you my permit. This young man died. I see that happening a lot more.
A lot more.
Because now, I saw a gun. Yeah, you saw a gun because they had a gun. I find that problematic. So that's one of the things that they're going to have to figure out. I find that issue very problematic.
So I would say part of the training for the police department would be that fear factor, training them so that they don't assume the worst as they walk up to you. Right.
Well, let me take this back. It's the part about the handgun starts at page 10. Yeah, it starts at page 10. And here's like I said, everybody go read this law.
House Bill
1296. Please go read this law.
Especially if you carry.
This is more than about carrying.
I know. I'm just saying, especially because. Well, no, I'm just saying because you don't want to be a person that's shot because of carrying it in the wrong place or the wrong way.
When I say it's more than about carrying a gun, this talks about sex trafficking. It's talking about kidnapping.
Okay.
So it's more than about walking down the street or being able to carry a gun without a license.
Right.
It's more to this bill. It's put like this: is laws within this bill that we don't read. We just say, "Hey, we can carry a gun." No, you need to read more into every bill that they pass because there's more than one law or bill in this one bill. It's more than one.
Sound like a whole show need to be dedicated
we
to
that. We
have
to do that about that one day.
Yes.
But also, we're talking about guns, and that's been one of the things that's been in the news today. I believe the last count in New York on the subway and transportation in the city of New York, and I just heard about an hour ago, they did identify a person of interest. But they're talking about the freeness of guns, that, that people are free to carry guns and free to get guns. Where Biden administration are talking. Have y'all heard about ghost guns?
Yes.
Have you heard about ghost
guns?
No,
I haven't heard about no ghost gun.
Yes.
Ghost guns are these guns that...
Oh, the 3D guns?
Yeah, that you can buy kits to make.
Oh.
Yes.
And they don't...
Building
guns. Untraceable.
Yeah, they're untraceable.
They're untraceable guns.
Numbers. But, so they're saying you can carry a gun, but you got to carry a certain gun, which kind of defeats the purpose of not carrying a permit. Because in Indiana, you still have to register your gun.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You do when you buy it.
You don't.
Okay, wait. Before y'all go into the part, registering guns, etc. I want to go right to this ghost gun real quick. So, can I carry a ghost gun?
No, because they're saying because it doesn't have a serial number. And it's untraceable.
Yeah. Okay, so ghost guns are off limits. Period.
They're trying to regulate that now.
Yeah,
they're trying to.
Yeah, but you can order them off eBay.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
It's a 3D printer.
Yeah, the 3D printer. Yeah.
But don't tell them. Indiana is one of them states that you don't have to register your gun. You didn't know that?
I knew when I bought.
Starting when?
No, it's always been like that. When you buy, see, this is what
I had to register.
No, you didn't. When you bought your gun,
yes,
they run your background. That's not registering your gun.
No, they gave me a form.
That's you don't. No.
Oh.
Indiana, you don't have to register your gun.
I'm not disputing you, but
when you buy your gun, they do your background check and all that.
Yeah.
You don't have to register your gun.
You may be right, but
I'm gonna have to check
have been
into that.
because
you got because you had to pay the extra $25 to do it, didn't you?
I think it was something like
exactly.
That.
No, you ain't got to register your gun in the state of Indiana.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
But know, and we're gonna go a little bit into this violent world that we're in. This war is getting out of hand. It really is. I mean, I'm beginning to agree with Biden when he say we cannot leave this man in power. This man he is very treacherous.
Yes.
He is a dictator. He is a tyrant. Now have y'all been following the news?
I've been watching the news and I've been seeing some terrible stuff. And you know,
well, the NATO and the European Union are saying that they haven't definitively found out or proven it, but they're saying he has used chemical agents or chemical warfare in the Ukraine.
Yeah, I did hear a little bit about that. But I'm trying to see, because I hear about that and I've heard about that, but I'm trying to see what does that really look like when you start talking about chemical war?
Well, chemical warfare is when you use an agent or a derivative or something from a chemical to attack people. It could be through air, it could be through your food, it could be your water. Like we were just talking before we came on the air. I remember when they used ricin, I think it was in Iraq, or mustard gas or things such as that.
Okay.
Those are chemical warfare when they go over and they just spray the stuff. Agent Orange, if anybody remember Vietnam. Agent Orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you know anybody that was in Vietnam, they talk about Agent Orange. That was chemical warfare.
Okay, yeah, because I know you keep hearing about nuclear warfare, chemical warfare, and I'm trying to figure out what other type of warfares there are that, we don't know about, or if it's coming through the water. I mean, there's no way to protect yourself from that because
there's no fair fighting in war.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just like a street fight.
You don't even know what happened.
Yeah, it's like a street fight. There's no rules.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, they try to be rules, but how you going to
no
rules?
Well, I mean, and then here's the other side of that. So when we start talking about war crimes, there's really no way. It's really, really hard to prove them.
Yes.
Prove that it's a war crime.
Well, I don't think it's hard to prove Putin or
Putin. Who you talking about?
That dude right there, he's committed plenty of war crimes.
Oh, yeah. So one of the things they were talking about, so with you saying that, one of the latest things that I've heard is the whole rape that's going on in Ukraine. And it's so sad because, I mean, a lot of the people, different ages, but there's one that was just really heartbreaking. The lady was 83 years old and the man raped her. The husband was in the other room. And what's really weird is one of the soldiers that's for Russia, but that lives in I believe the northern part of Ukraine.
Yes, because the north part
that's controlled by Russia. Yes. And so, I thought that was just heartbreaking to hear that he raped her in front of, allegedly, I guess at this point, you have to still say, but raped her right there, husband in the other room. And then she said, left her naked when he finished raping her, shot his gun off 3 times in there. She wanted to put her clothes back on. He wouldn't let her do that. And she just really lost it, just crying and saying she wished he had actually taken her life rather than to have to go through that. Yeah, and then the other rape was a 16-year-old. And so it's just, it's just ridiculous.
I honestly think it's getting to the point where you literally, I'm just saying, at this point, we just going to drop it.
I knew you was going to say
I'm serious.
I know.
Because the simple fact, when you get to the point where you're bullying another country. Well, I mean,
I know what you're saying.
Just because you want it, that's not right. Period. Yeah. I mean, I understand. I say in the United States are bullies. I'm gonna say that we are bullies. Our United States government, we are bullies. But this is beyond.
Yeah, and
this is beyond.
When you say beyond, and then I just want to say this real quick, and then I know we're gonna keep it in the know, but. The first thing I'm thinking about when I heard that the R word right then. Is like, who's really thinking about that at this time?
Well, in war, honestly.
Okay, I'm so confused.
And they're not going to tell you. They tell you this, but the thing is to break the people in the natives or wherever you try. So you have to do. I mean, as Eric said, it happened when we were in the Middle East.
The raid?
Yeah, it happened. The American soldiers did it in Afghanistan. I mean, they had.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. I just want to be clear. You're saying the American soldiers were raping people. Is this a man thing?
No, it's a military thing. Honestly, think about. You got to go back in history.
Rape
and pillage. That's what the people did when they took over because they had to break the spirit of the people there.
Oh my God. Okay,
it's not right.
It's not right.
I mean, I honestly feel like I said, the American government and the army are bullies. I mean, some of them they are bullies. So they have done the same thing that these guys are doing over there, and I honestly just believe, just at this point, just drop it. Right. I mean, drop the bomb on it. Okay. Because this is just. I mean,
I see what you're saying. I guess in my mind, I'm just thinking from that perspective, like who can even go there at that hour,
people are
at
so
that moment.
People are so scared to do anything. Yeah, but at one point, the Ukraine army had them to a point where they was at bay. Yeah. And I don't know what happened.
That's when they say he started pulling the tricks with the chemical warfare and stuff like that. That's why he said he resorted to that.
Wow.
And they said he was walking around Russia with his right-hand man with the secret briefcase that nobody knows is in the briefcase. So they wonder if he's carrying a button around. So, people are beginning to fear it.
Continue to pray.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. But we're going to talk about something that happened here in our country. I don't know if y'all was keeping up with the news last week, but the Supreme Court, they confirmed the very first African American.
We are so proud, Miss Katanji, whichever way you say it. It's one of those potatoes. Yes, type situations. Don't come for me. So I said it both ways, Miss Brown. Yes, we are Mrs. Brown. We are so excited. Wait, isn't it another name?
Brown Jackson, I believe.
Okay, I was going to say because she is married. Yes. So, yes. So, congratulations. We're still excited about that and will be for a very long time. And she's a native of Washington, D.C. So, I'm excited for the people in Washington. They've been seeing greatness for a long time. Wasn't she appointed? Didn't Barack appoint her for something at one point?
She was on a committee for sentencing.
Okay.
They were... she reviewed sentencing guidelines and things such as that, which they say that she actually fathered a clause that relooked at drug offenders that got long sentences.
Yeah.
She was one of those that was instrumental in that, where crack dealers were getting, at
one point it was getting life.
Yeah, hitting them with 20 years, first offenders and things like that.
And so what?
So her bill, and I'm gonna look at it real quick. She was on the commission. It regulated the guideline. It reduced the guideline range for crack cocaine offenses.
Okay.
And let me look at this. And it said it was actually called Drug -2, the amendment, which meant that it was reducing the sentences of some of these drug dealers, which were nonviolent offenders.
Okay.
But they were some of them were getting life sentences. And such as that.
So, okay, so she came in there to change the game and to say, hey, enough of this craziness. Yes. And try to make it closer to equal. Yeah. Some kind of way.
I mean, when you put a non-violent person in prison for that amount of time, and put like this, I don't know if it was non-violent. Take that.
But you put it in the category.
You put it in the category of non-violent. And some of these sentences that they was handing down, they still need to go back. I honestly think and go back and reduce some more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just going to jail for non-violent offenses and really just getting cracked across the head. Matter of fact, they're building prisons for them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all that need to be reduced. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing to see another sister.
Another well-educated Harvard graduate. I just want to add that. Not just a Harvard graduate, but Magnum. Right? Yes. We talking about cum laude. Now we talking about old laude.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like I said, it's good to see another one enter into the government realm. But my question is, now that you're there, what are you gonna do?
She said she's gonna be fair.
See, and that's what
she
trips
said
me
she's
out.
gonna be who she has been.
Oh, she's gonna be fair. Who she been?
She's gonna.
I just look
she's
at
gonna
her.
represent.
So I mean,
United
my
States
question is,
of
okay.
America.
My question is now: Are you a token?
But listen, y'all.
No,
talking about hook a brother up.
No. This is a legitimate question.
Here we go. Hook a brother.
Are you gonna be a token? Are you just that token face?
Hopefully not. But can we just be? I'm just saying.
Why we just can't?
No,
we be,
you
but
didn't.
let's be realistic.
I hear where you're going.
Let's be realistic. Are you just a token? Are you obviously gonna get in there and handle business?
Well, but can she just be?
Clarence,
can I just at least say this?
No.
Well, I want to say
to cut you off.
I don't know because I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know who this woman was before.
My point. Yep, there you go.
You didn't know because of whatever she was doing with Barack Obama.
No idea who this woman was. So I think that's where I have to give her credit because I'm gonna have to go back and look at her record other than what she did with the show. I don't know anything about her, so I'm gonna be honest. I can't form an opinion to say she's a token. But here's where I have a problem: is that the Senate gave her such a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
And I did look at her record.
She's still strong.
The last woman that Trump appointed was not a judge for but only 3 years. She's out of South Bend or somewhere in Indiana.
Yeah.
South Bend, I believe, but was a judge for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a problem with her being nominated.
Yes.
They questioned almost,
everything she did.
Who signed her? Everything she did. What was your first grade in kindergarten?
Yes, they went all the way back on her.
Toothpaste, things like they that. Did. They got down to.
Other than race, why did you scrutinize her so much?
So hard.
But
I understand what you're saying, and I agree with that, and I understand what E is saying, and let's hope not. But I'm also saying let's give her an opportunity. Let's give her a chance, and let's not look for everything that happens with Black people for her to stand pro-Black on every issue.
I'm not saying to stand
but I'm just saying
because
she's Black, and let's also keep in mind that she's neutral, and obviously she don't mind. I'm just saying.
Let's look at the last person we had.
Her husband. In case you didn't know,
we let the smooth taste fool us.
In case you didn't know.
I know.
Her man is a white man.
I know.
I'm just saying. So don't be looking. I'm just saying, as you say, don't look for every issue.
The last person we had in office.
Every issue
is not looking for
Black people have for her to be standing up there talking about I'm Black and I'm proud and I'm getting ready to fight for my Black people.
Are you done?
That's all I'm saying.
But like I said, with the last person we had in a high office, we let the smooth taste fool us.
I'm gonna agree with you on
that. I get it. But the smooth taste, walk,
I'm gonna put it like this.
Suit, I know all of that.
I know it's been like a 20, 30 year gap. Yeah. But when Clarence Thomas came in, we didn't, as a Black man, we supported him.
Yeah.
Even
period.
That Anita Hill thing.
Yeah.
Period.
We supported, even though he was his wife, still
doing what he
supporting Trump. But when he was getting in, we said Anita Hill was trying to tear down a Black man.
See what I'm saying?
So. I'm in the middle of both y'all, and not all, literally and metaphorically.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I see both sides of the story.
Yeah.
So I really want to give her a chance.
Give her a chance.
I don't want to give her too much of a chance.
My point is,
you got to give her a chance.
We got to give her a chance, but we can't
tear her down.
No, we can't tear her down, but we can't sit in here and be like,
yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
We did that for Barack Obama.
Yes, we can.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We can't sit here and say, we got another one in here to get screwed over.
But we're going to stop acting like that.
No, it's the truth.
That's what we do sometimes when Black people
it's
make
the truth. It's the truth.
She's on the platform moving up, and she's going to continue moving upward.
I'm going to give her a chance.
Upward.
Because I don't know her. I didn't know her.
All the way up.
No, like I said, it's the truth. All the way up. I mean, Barack came out of nowhere.
This is not about Barack.
But it's realistic. It's realistic.
I'm not arguing with you.
I know you're not.
Black woman,
the person over there.
Black woman.
I just want to give her a chance. But
I'll give her a chance.
Too much of a chance.
Still I ride.
I got you. I
don't want to tear her down either.
I ain't gonna tear her down. No, we didn't.
We blamed Anita Hill for a lot of that stuff with Clarence Thomas.
Come on. We did. It was. It really was.
Let's be right.
Let's be real about it though.
But we're gonna end this with a local and a more brighter note. For after a 2-year hiatus, the Three Rivers Festival is coming back. They were
back last year.
Not in full effect. They're saying they're going to be in full effect this year.
Full effect. Okay.
Full effect.
Elbow bumping and everything going
no rules,
down.
nothing, anything. No capacity limits or anything.
No
so
masks.
It was jam packed last year.
No
but they still
masks.
had limits.
Oh, okay.
No masks. And I'm telling you what they said.
Okay. I'm just.
So they're saying that they're in full effect with no restrictions. So they're going to be in full effect this year.
Yay.
But things that I want y'all to be aware of. And if you're a music person, I'm a music person.
I already know.
Man, CeeLo Green is going to be down there. I got to go.
You ready? I know you look like a CeeLo fan.
I'm ready to see CeeLo Green. I'm hoping he bring the goodie mod.
Oh, man.
He ain't gonna bring the goodie mod.
I'm hoping he bring the goodie mod.
CeeLo.
But CeeLo's going to be down there. And here, my girl Fatima.
Fatima.
She's going to be opening up for Genuine.
Hey, girl.
And it's going to be the Music Lover Live.
Hey, girl. That's that black girl magic right there.
That's the July 14th. And CeeLo will be there at July 9th.
Yes.
Also, I just read an article.
Wait, and Genuine,
yes.
Okay, let's go on and put that back out there. Genuine, fine. All right, we ain't gonna just zoom past Genuine.
I can zoom past
Get your
Genuine.
tickets now. Get your tickets.
Genuine.
Get your tickets, ladies.
Yeah, but
and everybody else that want to see them.
You had to slide that one.
I had to.
I feel you, Doc B.
Okay.
But I want to congratulate Cam Brooks because I read this in an article. In October,
okay,
they're going to open up in the electric
at the electric works.
Yeah, the electric
works.
Yeah.
We ready. She ready. I'm ready. All right.
And I think Braggalot Sweets, if y'all remember, they used to be on State Street.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to open up in there too.
Okay.
So there's going to be
congratulations, guys.
that we have to
We're looking to support. We're looking to support.
Hey, but remember the question we asked earlier?
Wait, didn't y'all say we was gonna get some
about registering your gun?
Oh, register. Oh,
you do not have to register your gun.
Oh, you found it. Okay, fact finder.
I know. I'm just saying.
I like that. Yeah. Fact finder right here on the panel.
You do not have to register your gun.
I got to do.
Oh,
see, when you know you're right, that's what you do.
Yeah, I didn't argue. I said I had to go look. I'm glad that you set me straight. I gotta go find that man. Get my $25.
Okay, it's fact finder. I love it.
Yeah,
that's it.
But tomorrow we're gonna be on site. Tomorrow we're gonna be off site. Tomorrow we're gonna cover an event tomorrow. So we're gonna ask you to join us with it. Our Neutral Voices, their sports outlet, is having a tournament, or they're involved in the tournament. So we're gonna go cover that tournament, interact with the people, and see the young people have fun and have a good time. We're gonna be out of the walls tomorrow.
Yeah, we have Macmillan.
Yes,
Macmillan.
This is going down tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
At what time again?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
It sounds amazing. Yes. Hopefully everybody's there.
Yes, we're gonna go out there. We need some fresh air, stretch our line. You gonna hoop, E?
Man, my knees so bad, I'll fall.
What about you, Kev? You gonna hoop? I'll take all that look. No, I can't play basketball, so I ain't even gonna get out there.
Man, I'm gonna go home and ice my knee just
to find Ian, push him down.
Just because you asked me if I'm gonna play basketball, my knees start hurting.
Yeah, you're an old man then.
Almost said something.
That's why I love working with y'all.
All I'm saying is,
go ahead. Doctor.
Nothing. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna be sweet.
You're gonna be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But we thank you all for joining us. Again, join us tomorrow as we're out in the community because we're gonna support our community and we're asking our community to support us. But as we leave you, we ask you to always protect your mind.
Protect your mind.
Yeah.